that a crappie or a bass? Looks like a crappie. It's a crappie. Look at that, guys. A big old crappie. On a Ned Rig and a Z-Man. Look at that sucker. That's what I'm talking about. Hey everybody, what's going on? I haven't seen you guys in a while. I've been really busy. I did do some fishing, I just didn't record it. I've been fishing some multi-species, different kinds of stuff. Using my e-bikes to go around and hit neighborhood ponds and catching largemouth. Do a little striper fishing, been doing some catfishing. I sure been enjoying myself. I got another job, so I'm having to work more daytime hours than I used to, so I don't have as much time to put on the water and film, but that's okay. We'll film when we can, and I'll put it out when I can. But for now, today, I'm gonna go hit some ponds. I'm actually gonna take the truck today because traffic's really bad on a Saturday. It's not super safe around North Dallas on an e-bike, but I wanna hit some neighborhoods a little further away from my house. Let's go see what we can find, and I'll bring you guys along with me. I'm just going for some fun today. I'm gonna have a few videos here to put out in a row, but for today, we're going to just do a little bit of largemouth fishing, and we're gonna go fish in some like neighborhood ponds in the area. So let's go. I'll see you guys on the fish. So here's a bunch of bait right here. You know, fish sit around their food, so maybe we'll get one. Ooh. Felt like that was something. There he is. Oh, I missed him. Guys, yeah, they're still chasing it. I could see him. Oh, we're gonna get that one. Heck yeah. I was impatient. With bass, when you're largemouth fishing, if you don't largemouth fish, you gotta understand to be patient. Got him. Yep, not a big one, but it's a good first fish on the board. I was patient, I let him have it. Oh yeah, beautiful little fish. Oh, off he goes. All right, guys, shook himself off. It's all right, he was little. We're good with that. We do have bass, that's the cool thing. So what this does for me is it gives me practice working the bait as far as action goes, and it gets me practice detecting the bites, because it's a different kind of a bite than you would get with some other species. And so even though the fish are kind of small, it's good for me to learn how to know when I got a bite, know when I've got a fish with it in its mouth. Know right there. See, he picked it up. Oh, he's jumping. He picked it up. And I got a big slack in my line, and the slack let me know I had a fish on. All right, guys. There we go. Like I said, these little Ned Rigs, they're awesome for catching fish, but you catch a lot of small fish. So I don't mind catching small fish for practice anyway. We found a couple. They're small, but we found some. So let that rest. So see, my line's got a little bow in it from the breeze, but it's tight. And when they pick it up, you can see the line jump. And sometimes it'll get real slack. Sometimes it'll go tight like that. See? Yeah, see, they picked it up, and he had the tail of it, and he pulled the tail down. So I think that's the biggest thing is come do this, even though you're not going to catch big fish or that many big fish, and get some practice. You know, get the feel for the bite and what your line looks like and what your fish on right there. Look at there. There's a bunch of little bass sitting right there. We'll catch a few of them, and then we'll leave them alone, move around. Oh yeah, look at that. Woohoo! Ned Rig's money, guys. If you think about it, if you were starving and you needed to catch some fish to feed yourself or feed your kids, and you had no other choice, Ned rigs, man, these suckers work. A little profile, that ZMAN plastic stands up really well, and really you don't have to work a Ned rig with that ZMAN. You hop it a couple times and just let it sit on bottom, and it just stand there waving in the current, and man, those bass, they can't resist it. You just let it sit there, and that's the hardest part from bass fishing, is just letting it sit. Wish I could pick up a little bit better sized one. Got it spun around on me, so we can keep this facing the right direction. And we got a little bait keeper built into the hook, but it's not holding real well. Now I like using a spinning reel for this kind of fishing, because, well, it doesn't get backlashed. You don't have to worry about setting it up. It's just a little bulletproof system. Dang, got into some grass. First time fishermen, young fishermen, anybody that's just getting, learning for the first time or practicing for the first time using the baits, I'd go with a safer system, like a spin cast. But once you get advanced and you do a little better, start wanting to spend some money on gear, you start picking up bait casters and learning how to dial those in. I've got a couple at the house. I don't use them much, but I have a couple. It gets really shallow over here, so kind of shady right here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cast back this way, because I've had some success in the area. Just kind of work this corner from up here. Got him. Yep, he jumped on it. That one just nailed it. Hey, that's a little bit better one. That's the best one so far, which isn't saying much, but still the best one so far. Whoa, come here, buddy. Man, these fish are hyper. Super strong. Pretty little guy. Head first. Guys, this is actually a lot of fun, actually. It's real enjoyable. You can go somewhere close to your house, just neighborhoods, that have some water in them, where they stock some fish in the ponds when they built the houses, and just give it a try. There we go, fish on. Oh, that feels good. He's ticked. Not bad. See, I didn't feel that bite at all. He took off with it, and the line started swimming sideways. I never felt him. And that's the thing with watching your line, is you want to watch your line, because it's going to swim off. So we're gonna have to move to a better spot. I hate that the aerator's off in this pond right here, but it just is what it is. I see a lot of bait. I do see a little bass right there. I'm gonna stay back here. I'm not gonna walk up. We'll throw out in front of this culvert right here and just fish this way. Try not to scare anything. And we'll go over there to that overflow. We'll try that. There's a little bass right there swimming. There's a lot of bait right here. Another little bass right there. Oh, something's scaring him. Hope it ain't me. Oh, he came up after it. Okay, all right. So we're gonna fish off to the side here. Try to bring it through here. Got him. Oh, dad, burn it. Now that's what's fun right there, guys. That's what's fun. Anticipating something, and it's pretty spot on. Got one. Ooh, big one. That's way bigger than the ones at the other pond. Picked him right up off that cliff, that lip. Nice. I don't want to lose him. I like to get him up here. There we go. Look at that one. Oh, he's almost back. Yep, he's back. Still, we saw him. He's good enough. That's a good one. So this is a nice little area up here. I'm not positive it can be fished. That is either a duck feeder or it's shooting range cube out for catfish, that thing over there. So it might be all right to sit there and channel catfish if that's shooting range cube. Ooh, I bet it is. It's either that or it's for the ducks. Not sure. But I have tried to fish this lake once before for crappie from shore, mostly jig and bobber, but I did not have luck here. It was real shallow and it was grassy, but we're gonna give it a try. I mean, we'll fish what we can, see how it goes. I'd like to know what they're shooting out of this feeder. It's got a padlock on it, so I can't check. All right, let's just start right here along this wall. Wish I had some shade right here. I know the fish would probably prefer it. Oh, got one. Ooh, little guy. I didn't expect to get that one. He was doing something weird with it. Like swimming at me and acting kind of crazy. I can tell you what though, these fish get loose pretty easy. So, all right guys. Gonna try this other side, the north side of this pond. I'm back across the street again. So I'm having trouble. It's 90 degrees today, but I'm catching direct sunlight a lot, not a lot of shade. So my cameras keep overheating. It's actually not the camera as much as it is the battery. My batteries overheat, but either way, it's kind of a pain because when they overheat, I have to switch them out. And if I don't cool the camera down before I switch them out, then the next one overheats twice as fast. So I just went and sat in the truck, let the air conditioning blow, cool me off, cool the camera off, and switch batteries. So decided to go ahead and switch locations. Got him. Oh, got one. Oh, man. Oh. He knocked the fire out of it. That was a good bite. Sheesh. That was a good fish, guys. No, nothing's pulled drag like that today. All right. So I like this color a lot. It's one of my favorite baits is this tickler because of those tails. It looks like a bluegill. And that's pretty much what these guys eat in these ponds here. But I feel like they're so used to eating what they eat and seeing what they see that we need some contrast. What happened here? And this is what I'm gonna bring. The Finesse TRD California Crawl. Now look at this color. It's still gonna be a bluegill color. It's kind of like, it's almost like green pumpkin, sorta. It's darker. It's dark on the back. It's almost like it's almost black. It's like a combination of brown, green, and black. And then bottom is green, and it's full of red and it's really small silver flake. It's also Ned. It's also, you know, the ZMAN TRD elastech. So it'll stand up on its own. Look at the way it's laid out. So we got the ribs on the bottom. I want that to be the bottom. And then we'll put it on here. See how it stands up. There we go. Yeah, that looks good. It's not perfectly straight, but I think it'll work. There he is. Got him. Yeah, yep. Another little guy. Bunch of these little guys in here. Heck yeah. I'll take that. Oh, boom, down he went. The one thing I don't like about coming this way down here is that there's a lot of snakes down here, and you can't see copperheads in these leaves, and they don't make noise. They just lay real still, and if you step on one, they'll bite you. So try to keep my eyes peeled, but like I said, they're hard to see, so even when you're looking for them, try to use my rod out in front of me. It looks like the lake's low because the creek's low. The water looks a little stagnant, and if that's the case, I don't know the oxygen content's going to be good enough to hold fish. So I know for sure it wouldn't hold crappie because they're just real finicky anyway. But yeah, that's usually a lot thicker. I don't know how you'd say it. The lake's a lot wider, or rivers or creeks a lot wider right here normally. I gotta watch for snakes, man, because I've seen a lot of snakes down here. I knew I was gonna get hung up eventually. There's all kind of crap in here. Oh, broke off. Well, it's fine. It's not a good place to be trying anyway. And that hook was worn out because I've gotten hung up several times today. So let's tie on a new one and we'll start over. I use these Mad Bite Ned Rigs. This is a 1/8 ounce. Comes in a multi-pack, and I like that. I got these off Amazon actually, 24 piece, pretty cheap. I just tie it in a loop knot. I still want to go with that finesse, you know. Actually, you know what else I have in here that I haven't tried yet? I haven't tried this one, the TRD Bugs, elastech bugs, hot snakes. I'm gonna try one of these. I like those. I haven't tried these, so I'm gonna do it. That ought to do something. Look at that sucker. A lot of action. A lot of action. I haven't used one of those before. I bet those are good. There we go. I just really think I'm gonna get hung up if I had to guess. I'm gonna hang, and I'm not gonna get this back. Oh, fish. First cast. Yeah. That's what I was looking for right there. Let's keep that down. He's not too big, but come here. Oh, heck yeah. He really liked that low crawl. First cast over there. Woohoo! Here we go. Hopefully we can get a few more. I got one. I wasn't sure if that was a fish or if that was a snag, but oh, he's a way better fish. Way better fish. I'd like to get that one in. Keep some tension on him because I want to get him in. Yeah, that's a way better fish. Well, he's mad too. Let's get him in here. Move it. Oh, he gobbled it down. Awesome. All right, we'll go over here and use the needle nose. Needle nose, get it done. That's a good looking bass. Needle nose will get her out of there. All right. Let that fish go. Go catch some more. What y'all think? Catch some more? That's what I want to do. Oh, got him. Yep. Felt that one. Oh, crappie. Is that a crappie or a bass? Looks like a crappie. It's a crappie. Look at that, guys. A big old crappie. On a Ned Rig and a ZMAN. Look at that sucker. That's what I'm talking about. Look at that, guys. Big old pretty crappie. If there's one, there's more. Well, I broke off, and that's just fine because I'm done for the day anyway. Had a good day. Glad you guys were here with me today. Something you can do. Doesn't cost you much money, if any, at all. And you don't even have to go far from your house if you live in a city. So we have these neighborhood ponds all over the place. Texas. So get out, catch some fish, have a good time.